On this computer. We are recording. So you all are very, very lucky today because we have got a special new guest with us, Miss Liz Medley. Woman is kind of crazy, kind of awesome, kind of like killing the internet by storm. She is a previous salon owner, so she knows how we all feel. She got out of the business, sold her salon a few years ago, and is in the multi-level world of making magic and making millions. And she is one of the top presenters with the Unique makeup company. I'm sure most of you ladies have heard of them. And she has taken a successful salon life, sold that, made profit, moved into this world, and is just killing it. Beyond all her great successes and victories, she has learned the ins and outs of social media marketing. Would you agree with that, Liz?
Yes.
Through the school of hard knocks, and then I know she's done tons and tons of self-education in order for her to understand what it takes to get seen, to build your audience, to get likes, to get shares, to do all these things that I think for all of us are somewhat intimidating because we don't know the nuances of it. But Liz has been able to learn and study the nuances and all the things that Facebook wants and these other Instagrams, etc., how they want you to present you to them so they can build your audience and blow you up. So without any further ado, I'd like you all to welcome Miss Liz Medley. Woo!
Thank you, Oscar. Thank you. And thank you all for hopping on here and submitting some questions prior also. That's great. I had a little bit of difficulty. I was going to connect on my computer because I screenshotted the questions just to make sure I answered them all. Now I'm actually Zooming from my phone, so I don't have those in front of me. So if I don't answer your question, please stay on till the end to ask them. Write them down. If I say something and you're not quite sure where I'm going with it, just go ahead and you can message me or you can ask in the group because I am a part of the amazing mastermind. Is it safe to say call that a mastermind group?
It is that.
Like Oscar said, I owned a salon for 11 years. I grew it to be in the top 1% in the U.S. and Canada. Also working behind the chair, I was in the top 1% as well with that. I love personal development. It's something that I strive to do every single day because I like the concept of working smarter, not harder. I was raised to work really hard, which I'm very glad that I have that hard work and that value. However, there's something about working smart that it's so empowering. I'm able to leverage time. I work solely now mainly through my cell phone from anywhere in the world. I've been fortunate enough to spend about 8 weeks this winter in Florida. And I'm getting ready to head out to California to study with a guy named Brendan Bouchard. If you guys don't follow him, he's the man. He is incredible on social media. He does online courses and training, and he puts out a ton of content. So I highly recommend studying him. He's an amazing entrepreneur. Okay, so the most common question I get asked is what to post. What do I post? I don't want to annoy people or people aren't seeing my stuff, but really what do I need to post? So let's talk about let's stop for a moment. There is a personal profile. So if you're talking about your personal page on Facebook, that is a personal profile. And then you have business pages. And then there's also groups. So Oscar's, the masterminding group that he has, that's a Facebook group. He also has Breaking Down Your Walls business page. And then Oscar Valencia has his profile. So just so you know, there's profile, pages, and groups. And then also events, and you can do events on all three of those areas. Okay, so what do you post? On Facebook, on your profile, your personal profile, I recommend posting 6 times a day. Make sure you guys write this down because I'm going to give some little nuggets and I'm going to try and not bore you, but 6 times a day. So one of them needs to be something motivational. Now, this does not need not mean that you need to create something. You can get inspiration from a lot of different areas. I'm sure a lot of you follow Behind the Chair. They put out tons of funny memes and quotes. So if you see something you like, save their image. If it's not something that they made, then you can repost it. However, this is what's a better idea. When you find a quote or a saying or something that's motivational that you like, I want you to write it down or screenshot it. I want you to take a selfie, or I want you to take a picture of the front of your salon, or I want you to take a picture of the girls working in your salon. Something that is your own image. It does actually, I take that back. It doesn't even have to be your own image, because you could Google girls working in salon and find a really cool picture, or salon chair and find a really cool picture. Save it. And then you're going to use like word swag or a beautiful mess. And you're going to take that cool quote or that funny meme and you're going to put it on top of your own picture.
Liz, you said word swag?
Word swag.
And the second one?
A beautiful mess. Also
okay.
known as ABM.
Thank you.
And so, and you're just going to put a quote on front of it and you're going to put that out yourself. And the reason that you want to recreate or save that image and reshare it is because anytime that you share Salon Today, or you share Behind the Chair, or you share Liz Medley's stuff, what happens is Facebook goes, oh, they don't have their own content. So they stop showing your posts to other people. So you want to put out original content and get shares on your own stuff instead of sharing other people's. So when Behind the Chair puts out a funny meme, they put that out because they want all their stylists sharing it. Because when all their followers and all those stylists and salon owners share it, it boosts their algorithm on Facebook, and Facebook goes, oh, they put out good content. And so they start showing their stuff to other people. So put out your own content, even if it's not your own idea. So motivational quotes are huge. Then you can do a post on product. Now, this does not mean showing a stock image of the can of product. Like, you don't want to show just like a blank picture of a Tervis tumbler, but you can take a selfie of you drinking out of your Tervis tumbler, or if it's this amazing hairspray, take a picture of you spraying the hairspray, or holding it or rocking it like a baby, because this is the best product out there and you just love it so much. So when you post a product post, don't have it be salesy. Just be like, dang, I'm getting some volume today, or my hair's so big, it's getting all the attention. But holding the product. You could even do like a side-by-side collage. Have a generic stock image. Maybe you don't have the product in yet. So you find a picture of the product, you save it, and then you put a picture, you do like a picture collage, and you beside it, and you're like, and then you picture collage, you go to the can, but never just a product picture. So let's recap. Motivational product post. The third post is something about your family, your kids, your pets. Because people want to be able to relate to you, because most people have value in their family and their loved ones. And so that is another post that should be going out every day. And then the next one is a lifestyle. A lifestyle post could be like, on a Monday, I love actually sitting down and eating a warm lunch. Or it can be you're shopping. I am on my feet all day, and I can't believe that these, Nike makes these awesome wedge sneakers. So, just lifestyle. Like, what are you up to? If you go out after work with your coworkers and other stylists, stuff like that. Or if you guys meet and have team huddles before the salon opens, taking a picture of that. Or I love having coffee with the girls at the salon. Or I love meeting up with customers or guests at the salon after work and having a drink. So lifestyle is huge. And then the fifth one is an interactive or engaging post. One of them can be, and I'm totally stereotyping hairstylists here, but coffee. I assume you guys are all coffee drinkers.
What's your point?
There's something about that, I remember when I was in the salon, we would drink 1 or 2 pots. I would drink 1 or 2 pots a day because it was always flowing. I was always drinking it. Then we got a Keurig, and so I was able to wean myself down. But an interactive or engaging post will be one of my most popular is how do you drink your coffee? And it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number 1 is black, and number 6 looks like milk inside the coffee cups. Another one that I had a lot of success with is what color lipstick do you like better? And it's both of them are pictures of me. I'm wearing lipstick 1 and I'm wearing lipstick 2. And you get people to comment and interact. Oh, you can do this. Do you like short hair or long hair on me better? I'm thinking about changing up my hair, short hair or long hair, and show side-by-side pictures. But don't put 2 pictures up. Make sure you put them in a picture collage because you want that one picture getting tons of engagement. You don't want people to comment on A and comment on B, and then, there's 50 comments over here, 20 over here. You want 70 on the one picture. So always make sure that it's just one picture with 2 inside of it. Even if you're not thinking about cutting your hair, but it's like, man, I need an engaging post today, put it out there. Just like I bought a piece of furniture the other day, and I love it. But then there was this other one that I really kind of liked, and I thought, oh, that's a great engaging picture. Even though I'd already bought the one that I wanted, I asked my audience, I put it in a picture collage, the 2 different pieces, and I said, which do you like better, A or B? And it got hundreds of comments on it. I'd already bought the one, but I just wanted the engagement because when you get that engagement, Facebook goes, oh, she's got good content, and they show my next post and my previous post to more people.
I did that with a couple sport coats about a week or so ago, and but I didn't do them together. I did 2 separate ones, and it got a ton of engagement, but I didn't end up buying either one.
Right? It doesn't matter. Another one that I do about once a year is it's a picture of a nose, and it says, try to like this picture with your nose.
What?
Try to like the picture with your nose. So you're holding your phone trying to like the picture. And then it says like comment below how many times or whatever. So they're liking it and commenting. So shares, Facebook goes, oh, shares are really good. This must be amazing.
Liz, Tracy has her hand up. Tracy, if you would. I can see you. Are you speaking, Miss Tracy?
Okay, can you hear me? I had to take it off mute. Sorry.
Yeah, I can hear you.
So how do you get the picture? How do you get like a double picture in one picture, if that makes sense? Like.
Yeah. So I use Instagram's collage thing. I'm trying to think what it's called. I would look, but it's on my phone. I'm on my phone.
It's an app, right?
Layout. It's an app called Layout. And then there's another one called Pick Stitch.
Okay.
And you can do this with color too. Like, do I look better red or do I look better blonde? Thinking about changing it up, just to get that engagement going. That is a good question. So Pick Stitch, or I like Layout better.
Yeah.
And then the 6th post is a hobby. What's something that you do? I'm a boater, and so in the summertime we're always on the water. And so I'm always talking about, oh my gosh, it's Wednesday. It's time to start packing up to go south, or, pictures from on the boat, different swimsuits, and things like that have to do with my hobby. So those are the 6 different types of posts that you should be doing on your personal profile. Yeah, Alyssa? Elisa?
Oh, sorry. Yes, Elisa. So it's awesome to post on your personal page. Now, your personal profile, if it's really private, should you have a separate, because I post some less than stellar language on mine because my friend list is pretty small. So should I have a separate personal profile that is not, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, you shouldn't. But I do know what you mean, because I was gonna say I was a wild ass, but I am wild. And so it's made me more aware of what I'm posting because I am my brand no matter what I am. And same thing for you guys. But what I do is I have certain people on certain lists.
Okay.
And so, or I can make like certain, my whole profile now is public. Like, you couldn't even search me by email before because I was like, I don't want the clients coming in here thinking like I'm a drunk party girl.
Right.
And so it was on lockdown. You couldn't even find me. Well, once I realized how much I missed out on building my business through social media, I totally changed it. And so now what I'll do is if it's like us having fun, like cheersing, like doing like, or funny cutting, or it's a funny thing that has cuss words in it, I just make it so a certain list can see it. So that would be whoever's your friends right now, they need to go onto like my original friends list. And so then when you want to post something rotten, they're the only ones that can see it.
Okay.
But everything else really should honestly be public because it's huge. It's huge, the amount of volume you can drive. And by huge, I mean, like my salon, we would do about $250,000 a year. I guess 250 to like 350 is where we would hover. My company now is doing over $2 million a month because of social media. Like, that's the impact. And our average product is $29.
Wow.
I'm a unique rep as well. I just started.
Sweet. So yeah, you do not want to create an extra profile. However, you do want a salon business page, and you do want a business page called Elisa Johnston, and it's going to be a public figure, and you are going to be an entrepreneur because you want to build yourself. You want to build that brand as publicly and as massive as you can, and I will go into that in a moment.
Fantastic. Thank you.
You are welcome. So 6 times a day on your personal profile. Now your business page is 3 times a day. And here is what's cool about this.
Liz, before we move on to the business page, so this is all personal page stuff, correct?
This personal profile, correct.
And do you have any specific times that any of those 6 should go out?
Prime times to post are around 8 a.m., around noon to 4, and then around 6 to 8. And then actually going live early morning, same time, but then later of the evening, so like 9 or 10.
Yeah, I notice your girls do that all night long.
All day, every day. It's huge. Live video is so huge. We'll talk about that too.
I just asked Miss Grace. She went from 0 to 100.
Nice.
Go ahead, Liz. I'm sorry. Okay, so now the business page.
So 6 times a day on your personal profile. And the other thing about on your personal profile is, earlier I was talking about how locked down I was. Friend requesting your clients, because if you're putting out the appropriate content and limiting what they actually see, is going to grow your business, because they're going to say, oh my gosh, here's my hairstylist. Oh my God. And they're going to share your stuff with their friends, and you're going to gain referrals from it. You're not going to know what to do with all the amount of people that start reaching out to you, and you start building this brand. So business page 3 times a day, inspirational, before and afters, and even something engaging helps. But here's the cool thing about a business page. If you're the admin of your salon page and you post something amazing on your personal profile, you can share, if you're the admin, you can share from your personal profile to your business page, and it looks like your business page shared your content. So that's how that works. So then you don't have to keep, like, if it's something engaging that's like, should I go short or long, and you're showing 2 amazing haircuts, your business page can share that. And that's what it looks like. However, to get it to share it, your personal profile has to share it to your business page. Does that make sense? Wait,
slow that down. Say those both again slowly.
Okay. So if you post something amazing on your personal profile that's related to your salon brand.
Correct.
And if you're the admin of the page, from your personal profile, share it to the business page. What happens when you personally share that to the business page and you're the admin of that page, it looks like the business page just shared your post.
Love
Does that make sense? Robert shaking his head. He gets it. Wendy, did you get it?
Thumbs up, everybody.
Okay.
All right.
So then you don't have to keep coming up with extra content. And the other thing is about content, we said this earlier, using other people's stuff as inspiration. If you go to Pinterest or you just Google long hair or, balayage or ombre or whatever is trending or whatever you like or whatever your customers are doing, you can find other pictures and you can do a picture collage. What do you guys like better? 1, 2, 3, or 4? What tone do you like better? Warm or cool? Right? And they don't have to always be your own pictures. So let's talk. I'm going to just brief on Instagram because that's a whole nother training in itself. But if you have an Instagram business page, it can connect to your Facebook business page because they're both owned by Facebook. And you need to post on Instagram 3 times a day. And again, this does not have to be your own content. But if you take it from somebody, you should give them credit because then they're going to feel so cool. They're going to like it. They're going to tag their friends in it. And so it really helps the engagement. But it doesn't have to be your own picture, but make sure you don't give yourself credit. Just talk about the look.
So Instagram, what category? Same 3?
On Instagram, I would just do looks, like stuff beauty related, not really necessarily inspirational. Or not, it can be inspirational, not family and kids, not hobbies.
Got it.
Not lifestyle, because that's a different brand. So that's the Instagram I could talk about for days. So on your salon page, just results, quotes, if it has to do with funny memes and stuff that has to do with the beauty industry. But lots of before and afters and results pictures. So 3 times a day. Business page, I said 3 times a day. And we talked about not sharing other people's content. You want people to share your original content, but you don't want to share their content because Facebook lowers your score and shows your stuff to less people. And that goes with business and personal. And here is a huge, massive tip. When you message someone on Facebook from your personal page, from your profile, and they message you back, Facebook goes, they know each other, and you're going to start showing up in their newsfeed. So if you're showcasing those 6 things, the motivation, product, results, interactive stuff, and they come over to your page, they're going to be interested. They're going to comment and like on your stuff and show up in more people's things. So when you message someone and they message you back, you're going to start showing up in their newsfeed, and you're really going to brand yourself and your business really well that way. A lot of my team says, well, what am I supposed to message these people? I haven't talked to some of them in a long time. And what I do for organization, for ease, and so I make sure that I'm holding myself accountable and getting it done. Every day, birthdays come up. And so when I'm in the car, I click on the birthdays, and I used to just copy and paste, happy birthday, have a great day, happy birthday, have a great day. But maybe 2 out of the 10 people would respond. And I want a higher response than that because I want to be in their newsfeed. And so I started singing happy birthday to them. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Have a great day or enjoy your weekend. I'm a horrible singer. I sound like a dying dog. However, now 9 out of 10 people message me back, and now I'm in their newsfeed. So if I have a promotion going on, or I just nailed this girl's blonde, she was black, and I took her blonde, and it's an amazing thing, and we did it in 3 hours, and you got to have this too. I want people to see that. I want people to know that I'm the girl to go to for blondes. I'm the girl to go to if you've got curly hair.
So, real quick, Liz, on your birthday singing,
yeah,
it's fun because I got a text message from Stacey McCauley, who's not on the call right now, but she said, "Oh my God, Liz sang happy birthday to me in my messenger," and I know you're sincere about those, but I also know the marketer behind it, me and you. And
yeah.
So, I mean, I respect the madness of that. Because you know what, y'all? I'm speaking to Liz, but I'm speaking to everybody. We have to not be concerned with how things look. We have to be more concerned with the outcomes as well, and yet still be sincere. So why not have a win-win? Why not have the win-win?
Yeah, people love it. Like, it's so funny because I sing it to the guys, I sing it to the girls, I sing it to the people. If I don't know their name, I just skip their name and say, happy birthday to you. And that it's just, it makes their day. It makes their day, and they think about me, and they tell me, and they appreciate it. So I know it's crazy. Just try it.
Oh, yeah.
Just do it. Just do it. Let's see. Okay, let's talk about power of live videos. Facebook wants to be the king of live videos, and as far as I'm concerned, they are. Periscope was hot and heavy for a year, and Facebook came out. At first, you could only go live for 30 minutes, and that wasn't working. And so then they extended it out. You can go live for up to 4 hours.
Wow.
And so Facebook needs the content. I flew from Indianapolis to San Francisco, and I got to Indy, and they had a Facebook kiosk teaching people how to go live and broadcasting live videos from Facebook. Facebook never has had it advertised. They've never had to pay, but they want the content. They want the content so bad that they're showing your live videos to everyone. Everyone. And at some point soon, we'll have to pay for this type of exposure. But right now, it's so vital to your brand, your personal brand, your salon brand, to go live. You have to go live. So people are like, well, what am I supposed to do? I'm scared. I sound stupid on video. And I get it. I totally understand. So I start before live, I would put out tons of videos, how to do certain things, how to do side braids, how to put color on foil, how to do winged eyeliner, how to line up your eyebrows, you name it. I was doing videos on it. And
when you say that, you mean YouTube videos, correct?
Videos, and I'd upload them to YouTube, and I'd upload them to Facebook.
Correct. And they prefer that now, correct? It
would take me forever because I'd have to edit it. I'd sound stupid. Oh, why did I say that? And then I'd start over, then I'd start over, then I'd start over, and then I would never post it because I sounded stupid, blah, blah, blah. And so it took forever, and I don't like being busy. And I was being busy. Yes, it was productive, but I wasn't good. I didn't have good enough skills. And I was very self-judging that it was not worth my time. So when live came out, I was sweating. I was nervous. I was freaked out. But there was enough pressure on me. Okay, you're live. Done. Get it on. And I didn't rewatch things. I didn't care if I stumbled on my words because everyone does it, right? And so it took that pressure. There was enough pressure there that you performed, but there was also enough pressure there that it didn't matter. And then it was done, and it was over with, and it was live for everyone to see, and it was like, sweet. So what would have taken me 2 hours before is now taking me 15 minutes. If I got a message, I just put it out. If I find something funny, I just put it out. If my daughter's doing something silly, I put it out. If I got a new lipstick in or a new highlighter, I'm like, oh, dang, and I'm showing it off, and I'm teaching people how to do it. So if you find a way to put your hair in a really cool, messy bun that looks kind of fancy that someone could wear to work to their corporate job, go live and show them. I was in California 2 weeks ago, and I was in Orange, California, walking downtown, this cute area, walking towards the square. So I just went live and showed everyone, hey, I'm, in Orange, California. I've never been here before. It's so cool. Look at these shops. And people walked down the street with me. And so then they're like, oh, she's normal. So then when I do tell them about this amazing new product or this amazing opportunity or what special we have going on or a new stylist that comes in or new whatever that you're carrying, they trust me because they're already my friends. They relate to me. And so then so that would be more like a personal page, but then on your business page, going live and saying, good morning, everyone. I just got to the salon. It's going to be an amazing day, and I hope you have a great day, too.
Yes.
Look, here's Molly walking in the door. Isn't she beautiful? Look at Molly's new shoes. We are so fortunate to have Molly here.
Love it.
And then end it. Coffee's brewing at XYZ Salon. I can't wait to see our morning guest. I hope you guys have a great day, and we look forward to seeing you.
God.
Facebook is going to put that out everywhere.
It's so simple, Liz. And, a lot of these people are not only part of the SMART group, some of them are my actual coaching clients as well. And I've been pushing and challenging them to start doing a lot more live. And it's so simplistic with what you're saying, the coffee brewing. Here comes our, one of our superstar stylists, blah, blah, blah. For minutes, just a few minutes is all it takes.
Yeah. Sometimes the shorter the better. You can teach things on there. If you just learned an amazing haircut, teach it. Because then what's going to happen is other salons and stylists are going to share it. And what happens when they share it? More people are going to see it. Yeah. Facebook's going to go, oh, they got good content. And then they're going to show it to more people. So,
real quick, in the chat room, 2 people posted the question about your singing happy birthday. You're meaning you're doing that in private message, not
private messenger voice.
Correct.
It's your best friend. That thing is amazing. And so another live, like when the UPS van shows up with all of the boxes because you just got in a new color line or you just got inventory in or some hot product. Oh my gosh. You're not going to believe who just showed up to the salon. It's the best day ever. Oh my goodness. And you flip the camera around and it's the UPS man wheeling up some boxes. Just fun things or whatever your culture is. If you're more serious, put out more serious stuff, But people want to be able to relate and see behind the scenes. Like they want to see the stylist coming in. They want to see the UPS man showing up. They want to see coffees brewing. Like it's crazy, but they do. So Facebook Live is so powerful. It is so powerful. So I want to talk to you guys a little bit about also boosting ads. And I did not know anything about this.
Liz, before you go there, Christy, you're muted, so you have to unmute. Okay. Christy has a question, please.
I have a question about the live. So is it just the people that are on Facebook at that time that can see it? Or how does it stay out there?
This is a great question. Christy, that is a great question. Most of your views are going to be replays. So when it goes 3, 2, 1, live, 3, 2, 1, go, start your message immediately. I'll see a lot of people go live and they're like, I'm just going to wait for some people to hop on. And they awkwardly shuffle papers and it's weird. So when it goes 3, 2, 1, just go because most of your views are going to be replays. And it's going to go in your albums under videos. So it looks like just a video. When they're watching a replay, they don't oftentimes know that you aren't live anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you'll keep getting comments. And so then when they're watching it live, comments pop up in live time. Hearts fly across in live time. So they feel like it's live happening now. And they're more apt to engage and ask questions. And the more that they engage and ask questions, the more people that are going to see it. Like, live video gets me so fired up because it's powerful. And the people that use it now are going to reap the biggest benefits because soon we'll have to pay for this type of exposure.
Okay, great. Thank you.
You are welcome, Christy. Anyone else have any questions before I go on about boosting ads or boosting posts?
Yes.
What's up, Tracy? I didn't know your cute little tail was on here. Okay, I'm sliding through just to make sure no one else has any questions. Okay. So let's talk about boosting ads. I did not know about this when I was in the salon. And I am like, if I only knew then what I know now. Oh my gosh. So boosting ads. The first thing that you want to do is you want to go and create, and you'll just Google, create custom audience Facebook ad. And you're going to create a specific audience. And you're going to pick, male or female, maybe it doesn't matter. A certain age range. You're going to pick maybe they shop with credit cards. Maybe they shop local for makeup, hair care, fragrance. I mean, you can get down to the nitty gritty in this. You can get very, very, very specific. And then you're going to name the audience and you're going to save it. Then what you're going to do is you're going to go over to your business page. You can boost any post, whether it was your business page post or maybe you shared one of your personal posts from your business page. You can boost that as well. So if it's something dang good and you're like, dang it, I put that on my personal page, but I want to boost that to my salon audience, share it, and then you can boost it. But here's the cool thing. You can hit that blue boost button and you can say, I want it 10 miles of radius around the salon. I want it 30. I want it however much. And I want it geared towards people who are interested in hair, in makeup, in fashion, or I want stay-at-home moms, or I want people who are already hairstylists. Maybe you're looking to hire somebody even. If you put out your wow ad and you target people that are looking for a job, hairstylists that are looking for a job, they're going to come across this. They're going to look through your Facebook business page and they're going to be like, oh, look at this rock star walking in the door. Oh, she works there. Oh, and they drink coffee. Oh, look, they got the new hair care line that the UPS guy just brought. I love that hair care line. Right? So it all ties together and tells a story of your brand. And so boosting your ad within a radius to drive traffic to your location. That's another thing that you can pick when you're getting ready to boost your ad or through Ads Manager is what's your goal? So like, are you trying to get conversions on your website? Are you trying to get likes on your page? Or are you trying to drive people to a location? It asks you that. What are you trying to accomplish? I want to drive people to my location. Another thing is when people search on Facebook, on Google, salons in Columbus, Indiana, when they Google that, Facebook, they top rank. Their SEO top ranks on Google's front page all the time. So if you have a business page that's current and up to date and you're putting out content, you're going to kill the competition or your neighbor salon or whatever because you're showing up first. So that's all linked together. And that brings me to another topic that I didn't have written down, but I'm going to tell you. So when you make these live videos, maybe you just set up a tripod and you go live doing a haircut. Or maybe you are teaching some blow dry tricks or how to flat iron, how to curl with a flat iron, and you're going live putting out this content. You can then save that video. Even if it's already posted, you can save it later from a business page. Personal profile, you've got to save it then.
Wait. Say that again.
Save your video, your live.
I still have not figured that out. Elisa, you got to work with me on that one.
Yeah, so save it and then upload it to YouTube. Google owns YouTube. And so maybe it's like how to French braid or how to give the appearance of a full head of foils half the time or something. I don't know. How to is a really good title. But then you just upload these to YouTube for more SEO. And SEO is search engine optimization. So when people Google for a salon in your town, you're going to show up because you're hitting YouTube, you're hitting Instagram, you're hitting Facebook, and you're putting out quality content, and there's engagement and interaction on it. But boosting the ad, boosting certain posts within your area is so huge. You can even put zip codes in. So maybe there's like maybe your county's got 2 different zip codes and there's this really nice area over here. And you're like, I want those. That's whose money I want. You can target just them. One of my favorite clientele was the aging woman who I just put a 6 in on her roots and trimmed her up and sent her on her way, and she bought product and rebooked and did everything that I said, sent her friends in. target her, right? Another thing that you can do is when someone likes your business page, you can target them and their friends. So like if you do a campaign in your salon and you get all your customers to like your business page, you can then target them and their friends. For real. Yeah.
There was a question in chat. Do you go live from your business page or personal?
Both. So I really have 3 brands. I have Liz Medley and Company, which is entrepreneurial tips and tricks, which you guys can follow me there. Liz Medley and Company, the and sign, and co. Liz Medley and co. And I just do tips and tricks there and teach. And I put out inspirational quotes and just different things like that. And then I have Liz's makeup bag. Liz's makeup bag is where I teach makeup application. It's where I talk more about, it's more, I don't want to say it's more salesy, but it's more product based. Liz Medley and Co. People would have no idea that I'm with a cosmetic company. Liz Medley or Liz's makeup bag, they know that I'm in makeup and they know what brand I'm with. And then I have my personal profile, which is public. You can have 5,000 friends. I recommend getting to 5,000 friends. Turning on your follow button and growing your brand there. Robert Barron, he can be a brand. Maybe he's got a salon also. Robert Barron Studio. Avant-garde, perfect. And so you can have those. Those are two brands. Robert Barron is a brand, right? Avant-garde is a brand. So you need to brand yourself on both. So max out your friends list at 5,000. Join different groups. Like I said earlier, I boat, and so I'm in tons of female boater groups. And I make so many friends in there that have like interests as me. Maybe you bake. Join some baking groups. We're all, hairstylists or whatever. So join some hairstylist groups. Network with them because when you start putting out good content, they're gonna like it, and it's just going to explode. So you can have 5,000 friends, and then your following on your personal profile is unlimited. So turn your follow button on and try and grow that as well. And I do recommend friend requesting your customers because they are the best. That's who we need word of mouth from. So I used to put some raunchy stuff out there and funny, and I'm slightly sick and twisted. What did Oscar say when he introduced me? He's crazy. I'm wild at heart. Like I can't help it. But I've had to tone that down because of my brand, right? Like I didn't want people that didn't know me to get the wrong idea that I was sick and twisted. And so if it's something that's so hilarious, like I just put it to a certain list, and that certain list is my original Facebook friends list, which is mainly my family and like friends from high school and beauty school and college.
Liz, can I ask you a question, please?
Yeah.
Okay, so say you're at the salon, you just did an awesome style, and you take a picture of it, but you don't have time at that moment to go live. So I know that you could post the picture later, but if you went live with that picture, it would be more personal and you could talk more about it and engage more people. Can you go live with a picture or no?
No.
Okay.
But you could say 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, look at this amazing style. I'm walking up Sally Joe to the front desk. Oh, look how it sways when she walks. Gorgeous. Oh, don't forget your shine spray, Sally Joe. All right, love you guys. Bye. And check, and then have the front desk check her out or whatever.
And if I could piggyback on that, Liz. Lee, also, sometimes we're in the weeds so deep that we can't see straight. So there's nothing wrong with asking somebody else, hey, can you grab my phone and go live for me while I'm finishing this cut or application or whatever? And then you become the speaker to the camera, and they just, Terry could be holding it for you while you're doing a do or something like that.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to change our policy of no cell phones on the salon floor.
You know what? I get that so much. And then, for all of you who have seen me, y'all met me, almost all of you have met me in a classroom at a show. And that whole transition where the phone is like cracking everybody's hand the last 10 years, it used to annoy the you-know-what out of me as a presenter. And now I'm starting to really detach myself from my own story and mindset around that to realize half these people in that moment are on my page, liking, breaking down your walls. Half of them are taking notes on their phone, and the other half are checked out anyways, or the other third are checked out anyways. So be it. I can't reach them anyways.
Yeah, I see where it's important. I think, if we just said ringers off and only doing it to take pictures and go live, then it's beneficial.
Correct.
Yeah, it's huge. Someone asked in the group, how do I motivate my stylists to post work and stuff? And what I would say to that is, everyone, whether you're a salon owner or just a stylist, you need to be building your brand. And you can't motivate someone, I don't think, but you can inspire them. And you can be consistent, and you can give incentives. If you post 6 times a day on these areas, and 2 of them being products, and whatever you set up, you can reward them, because what gets reported gets repeated. And so setting it up, who's going to post the most before and afters this week? Or if everyone posts a before and after this week of their work, you're going to go into a drawing for this. Because it does. If you can reward them, it will get repeated. And what in return, they will start to see them being consistent is building their brand. Whether they're building, I wouldn't probably have them on my business page. They can be contributors. You can set them up instead of, don't have them as an admin or anything. You can have them be as a contributor, so then they can post stuff to it. But they need to be building their brand anyways, because how awesome as a salon owner to have this rock star stylist, even maybe if her skill's not that great, but she's got a huge following on Facebook and everyone in Facebook world thinks she's amazing. It's gonna drive traffic. So they need to be pimping themselves out. They need to be engaged, branding themselves, because if they brand themselves and they say, I work at Terry's Salon and Spa, then it's beneficial to both people. And then the other thing is, it's not your advertising dollar bringing in customers to them. So if they suck at rebooking, it's not your advertising dollars that brought them in anyways. It was their hard work putting out the content. So I feel like it's a win-win. It's a win for you, it's a win for them, and it's a win for the customer.
Christine, does that support you? And do you have a follow-up question? And you're muted.
It does. I just feel like I'm also a firm no phone on the floor person. So we have a professional camera that they take photos with, which then is my job to edit and put them up, and it's just a pain in the ass. So I think letting them use their own phones will be a lot more beneficial to cut the load for myself.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
It's also an addition right now with this whole, as owners, kind of having to reassess my phone policy. I totally get it for you guys.
Yeah, it's hard though. But it's also going to empower them. When you say, okay, you guys listen, you guys are putting out such incredible work. The quality styles and cuts and colors that you're doing, it's amazing. And I'm so inspired by it. I want to change the phone policy. I want you guys to be able to take lots of pictures of your work and go live and put out the content now, because you're amazing and you deserve to showcase your work publicly. So we're going to change the rules a little bit. I don't want no texting, no phone calls, because that's rude. However, I want you to showcase your work. I want you to set up a tripod and go live, showing everyone how you're putting in these foils, what the placement is, or how to style, how to round brush a hair, or, whatever it is. They're going to feel so empowered, Christy, that it's scary, I'm sure, but it can literally blow up and change your life and change their lives.
One of the other questions that I had sent you, Liz, was another question. I have night owls, laugh out loud. Who should I let be administrators for the salon page? What forums do you use? Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, all the above, ? How often to post? What is the best content? We've already done. Using a ring light, and how do you like it?
Okay, so I'm sitting in front of a ring light now. Let me turn it off. It's a little overcast outside, but and I mean, it's okay. These ring lights are the bomb. Back. So mine is from a company called hold on a second. It is from Stellar Light. It was like $300. I got it. I was like, this is like Chinese made, wobbly. I can't believe I spent that much money on it. And so I give away a ring light once a month to my team. And the brand that I use now is a company called Newer, and it's on Amazon, Neewer. And someone actually posted the link in the group, and that's the same one that I recommend. I think, but here's the thing: when you order that one, you order the light, you order the stand, you order this little bitty piece that recommends that hooks to the top, and then a cell phone holder. Christy, I think you're the one that has mentioned the ring light, so you probably screw in your professional camera to it. Well, there's an attachment that you can put your cell phone in. Here's another thing that this made me think of. When you're taking videos and you're holding your cell phone like this, if you turn your cell phone on its side, you're going to get higher quality video. And then when that video goes viral and the news station picks it up, you're going to fill the entire TV screen, not just little like this. So always make sure that you're turning your phone sideways for your videos and your lives.
So Liz, I watch you do that all the time. So when you go, what they call this landscape, right?
Yes.
Are you seeing just your screen of yourself on the corner?
No, I fill up the whole thing.
And then so when the words of people that are engaging start coming up, can you see yourself anymore, or does it cover the whole page?
No, it's just the writing, so there's no background.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I haven't gone, every time I turn my phone sideways, everything else tilts with it, but the camera doesn't seem to, when I'm just playing with it, it doesn't turn my picture when I'm looking at it.
Maybe you have the screen locked.
But it's tilted for everything else. So I'll look into it. I won't take up our time with that. Thanks, hon.
What were we saying?
About
Newer light. You asked the question. Someone asked about the Newer light.
Correct.
We answered. What was the couple top of ones of that?
Let me go back into the email. Sorry. Whoop.
That's all right. I had those pasted, then I had to go live over here.
Okay. I think you hit everything in that one. And the question above it was, here's one question, and it was about how do you get a team understand the importance of building their own online presence and not just focusing on the owner doing it? I have always been proud of my work and quick to take pictures, but that doesn't seem to register to all. Gets extremely frustrating. So that was Christine.
Yeah, just trying to empower them as much as you can, and instead of having them post on the salon Facebook page, have them either post on their personal profile, or they can create a page, Liz Medley, and then it can be a public figure, and then entrepreneur or stylist underneath it, and have them put their content on their own page. Because if that's what's going to empower them, great. And then the salon can share it, and it's going to show up on the salon page too. And then another thing about business pages, you can schedule out posts from there. And so oftentimes I'll find a bunch of great content. I'm like, oh, but I can't just fire off posts. So I schedule it out so then it posts at good times. And then there was another question. You talked about the night owl when you were reading that. There was something in there that you read that made me think, oh, I haven't talked about that.
What forums do you use? Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat.
Okay, let's stop you right there.
Okay.
Master one first. Master one, and I recommend it being Facebook. Master it, and then bring in Instagram. And when you're doing Facebook, you can also do YouTube because you're already creating the videos. And so just upload them over there. It's kind of like a free storage. Just upload them over there, but don't build on it and don't focus on that. Master Facebook, and then I would move to Instagram because those drive the most traffic. And then on Instagram, you can boost posts and ads too, and you can do it within certain areas of where you're located, and that's huge. I mean, it's just $1 a day. $1 a day. The return on investment is just so huge in social media that it's ridiculous. You can even boost live videos. You can boost live videos, and it just goes insane.
Before you start it, you boost it, or after it?
After it.
Okay.
Yeah. And for minimum of $1 a day. And then what was the next part of that question?
Then we have how often to post, what is the best content to post, who uses the ring light, and how do you like it? And I think the top part was who should be the administrators in the salon page.
Yeah, so there's different levels of admin and different levels of what you can allow them to do. An admin can do everything. They can just be contributors. Yeah. Or you can, if you pay someone to do your ads, which you do not pay somebody to do your ads, you can just have them be an advertiser or whatever, but they can be contributors. However, that's not going to empower them and motivate them, encourage them to take pictures of their work. If they're just building your business, they're not going to find value in that. Like I can promise you, they're going to be like, I don't know why. So encourage them to build their brand, but as Liz Medley, because then they're going to be like, who does Liz Medley work for? Oh my gosh, she works at Avant-Garde with Robert. What? Oh my gosh, I have to go there, right? Because it's just how we work. Why am I gonna take extra time to put my content on her page? What if she closes? What if she's a horrible business owner? What if her business closes and all my work is gone? All my hard work, all my content is gone. So encourage them to build their own brand as themselves. And you should be doing it too. You need Avant-Garde and you need Robert as a public figure, because those are two different brands. This is the salon and this is Robert.
So I have two questions as we're kind of winding up here too. Besides Robert, every other salon owner on here is behind the chair still. And so how do you support them in the transition mindset of, now I got to pull away from the chair because I got to feed the monster called social media 6 times a day here, 3 times a day there, etc. Let's say it equates to an hour and a half, potentially, or longer if you're looking for added value content. Question A. We'll go ahead and answer that one first.
Okay, so you're already doing most of the work. You're already styling the hair. You're already getting the results. Just capture it and just do it. Post it. Done. It's over with. Don't overthink it.
Correct.
Just do it, because it's going to drive so much to your salon. I mean, this is how you're going to work smarter and not harder. This is how you're going to be able to fill your book to 80% so you can raise it 20% your prices. It's going to how you fill gaps. It's going to how you're going to get other people in other stylist chairs. You're going to get a better quality customer. You just have to know there is value in putting your work out there. And if you're not doing it, you're working hard and you're not working smart. So you just have to know that this is income producing work.
Yes.
Those 6 things are income producing. And
that's like having a client.
Yes, you're already doing the work, and you don't have to rely on your customers sending you referrals anymore, because you're tapping in, they're liking your business page, and you're for $1 a day exposing your work to them and their friends. Boom, done.
So another question just came in the chat and says, do you recommend having your front desk or assistant do the posting?
Yeah.
Delegate.
Yeah, especially if you can say, this is what you're using your words. You know what I mean? Or like this, if it's the salon business page, your salon's culture, make sure that they're not saying, hey, y'all, I ain't gonna do, make sure that it works with your tribe. But yeah, absolutely. Tripods. You can get tripods with the little cell phone attachment for $14 delivered to your salon from Amazon. There you go. Chris already got it pulled up. Get every station a tripod or a suction cup that sticks to the mirror.
That's what I got, and I put it to my computer, and I'll go live on this, and then I'll actually record on my computer as well, so I have the clean footage if I want to go in and edit that or something later.
Yeah. Another benefit to adding your staff as some kind of role on the page is then they can invite all their friends to like the page.
Boom.
if they're not a role or they're not they don't have a role on the page, then they can't invite their friends. They can only share it. I don't think that they can actually individually invite everyone to like your page.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Real quick, everybody, who's getting great value? Thumbs up. Wow, Liz, I just got to say, this is awesome. We got about 15 more minutes unless we kind of go past that. But unless anybody else has a question, I'd like to ask a little bit about, as we wind down, talk to us about hashtags, the importance of how many should we, which are some of the great ones, etc. Thanks, Melissa. We got your thumbs up, dear.
Okay, so hashtags are they're very, very important, especially on Instagram. What a hashtag is, it's the pound sign in a word, no spaces. And it's labeling pictures or videos under that category, under that tag. So you're just basically labeling them. If there is an event going on in your local town, the town that I used to own my salon in, it's a real small town, 20,000 people. They just did a huge campaign, and it's hashtag love more. There's signs in everyone's yard. Everything's hashtag love more. And so if you search hashtag love more, it's going to pull up tons of people in Franklin, Indiana. Well, that's where my salon was. So I would be able to find people that way. If I wanted to build my current business in Franklin, I would go to hashtag love more. I would go and interact with all these people. Interact. So maybe there's a strawberry festival in your town. So it's like hashtag strawberry fest on the square or whatever. Or if there's an event or a concert or something going on and they have a specific hashtag, you can search that hashtag and you can find tons of people in a certain area that like certain things. Or if you have a salon hashtag, salon avant-garde, that would probably be too generic, actually, because there's a lot of avant-gardes, and also, I don't know what it means, but it's a different language, so you probably get a bunch of French people. I don't know if it's French, but it sounds French. So that one probably actually wouldn't work, but you could do like hashtag avant-garde in your city. And so that every single picture that you put out has that. Or maybe you guys just nail the blondes. You know, you are the blonde making salon. You can create a hashtag for that. And so every blonde picture that your team puts out, you can use that specific hashtag. So generic hashtags are not good. Like hashtag long hair don't care, hashtag. It's not really good for building business or for people to find you because it's so generic. So use very specific niche ones. I
was watching some of the gurus do a little webinar thing one time, and they were saying that, you know, it used to be a few hashtags, and then people kind of didn't know which hashtag, and now it's saying that like a minimum of like 15 to 20 is what's going to really get you pushed in exposure now too.
Yeah, so you can have up to 30 on Instagram.
What about Facebook?
I don't know that Facebook has a limit.
Okay.
I'm not really sure about that. It's gonna increase your engagement the more you have. Absolutely. But is it engagement that with people that are actually gonna come to your salon? I don't know. Hashtags are definitely tricky, but I like to use them to find people, to find specific people. Like I was building in the UK, and so I would search hashtag Yorkshire pudding. And it sounds stupid, but I would be able to find tons of women posting about what they were cooking and eating. I don't even know what Yorkshire pudding is. This big puffy pastry looking thing. But I found some UK girls and made friends with them. Yeah, Christy?
I also do a lot of Instagram, and what I thought is really helpful is in my notes on my phone, I keep like the hashtags that I'm going to use constantly, so I can just copy and paste them and not have to like go in and do
type them out.
Post.
Yeah, brilliant. That is brilliant. Yeah. Same thing when I was in building in Germany. I had in my note section a bunch of German hashtags. I didn't know what they meant. Lipstick and like mascara and like beauty industry words. But yeah, it's definitely hashtags are more beneficial on Instagram than on Facebook.
Okay. Does anybody else have any questions? Go ahead.
I have something I want to add. You can do a campaign with your team of stylists. You can say, okay, you guys, we're going to do a campaign on, I don't know, maybe you're doing like an anti-frizz treatment with spring and summer coming up. We're going to use hashtag avant-garde frizz-free. Or whatever hashtag you like, this creative little hashtag that other people really aren't using. And you're going to say, okay, at the end of the week or at the end of this month, whoever has the most likes combined on all their pictures and all their lives and all their videos from this hashtag, their post will have to be public. Whoever has the most engagement with likes and comments wins this. And so you can drive a campaign, and you can also include your customers by saying, hey, we're doing a campaign. When you are liking your hair or, whatever, when you're posting pictures or selfies and you like how your hair looks, use this hashtag, and whoever has the most engagement, likes, and comments by using this hashtag on their pictures will win this. Or something like that. Or everyone who uses this hashtag goes into a drawing. So then you can get your customers and your team engaged in putting out content. So,
real quick, Terry, to answer your question, when will this recording be released? I upload it after this to YouTube, and then I'll send it out later. So either tonight or tomorrow. Any questions, y'all? Come on, you got it for like another 5 or 10 minutes.
I was thinking of something else too I can share. On Instagram, you can connect your business page to your business page, or from your Instagram business to your Facebook business, but don't do that because you're posting through a third-party site, and Facebook, it doesn't help your algorithm much. Like it's kind of lazy. And what you're posting on Instagram, that wording needs to be different on Facebook. So it could be the same picture, but you really do need different wording on both of those. My daughter, she has an Instagram, and she's Captain Ruby K, and she also has a Facebook public profile page. Because when I had her, my stuff was locked down, and my in-laws aren't on Facebook, so I'd have to email them pictures of her, and they didn't have text pictures. I was like, this is so annoying. But I didn't want to change my profile. My stuff was locked down. And so I thought, well, I'll just make her a Captain Ruby public figure, entertainer page. And I'll just post her stuff there, and I can share it to my page, and then it's public, so my in-laws can just go and look at pictures and save pictures that way. And her page blew up. And so now she has an Instagram, and also so I'll use a lot of the same pictures on both. However, her Instagram is all black and white. Every picture that goes on there is just black and white. On her Facebook, it's not that way. But if it's the same audience, they're being entertained, and they're not like duplicate, and they unengage. So same thing with your Instagram page. If you're showing hair, you don't want to use filters. However, if it's your personal brand, pick a couple filters that you really like and only use those filters. Only use those filters. Because if it's so like random, people are going to be like, ugh, it's just like disorganized. It's not appealing to the eye. And since Instagram's a lookbook, it needs to be aesthetically pleasing and to the eye. It needs to be pretty. Some of my friends do a grid. So they'll do a picture, a quote, a picture, a quote. So then it's checkerboard. And so that's really pleasant to look at.
Another question came in on the chat from Terry, and it says, how can you track how often there is engagement with a particular hashtag?
Ask me that one more time.
How can you track how often there is engagement in a particular hashtag?
Because it'll be public, and you'll just have to go. You'll click the hashtag, and it'll pull all the public posts up on Facebook that have used that.
Correct.
Same thing on Instagram. You click the hashtag, and it would pull them all up, and you can look and see. Okay, 100 likes, 5 comments. Okay, oh, here's Sally Joe's. Oh, she got 3 likes. Here's Bobby McGee. Oh, she got this many likes. And so you there's not like a graph or anything. But you can click on the hashtag, and then it'll pull everything up that's public.
Awesome.
And make sure that they're posting public. And make sure your follow button is on.
Yeah.
You guys have to turn your follow button on.
Hey, who was that little guy on your lap, Liz?
Oh, it's my nephew Brody. He's sick, and so he goes to school with my daughter. And so when I took her this morning, he needed to go home, so I just took him with me.
So Melissa just says, I just signed up for Instagram and it connected with Facebook automatically. Can I split them up now?
Okay, so if it's your personal profile, it doesn't. If your personal profile, they can all be linked, and your business pages should be linked because you want to be able to boost posts on Instagram. You want to be able to see reports and engagement, and they show that. So if it's a business Instagram, connect that to your business Facebook. You do want those connected. You just don't want to post on Instagram and then automatically share it to Facebook. But you can though, speaking of sharing, you can post on Instagram and automatically have to go to a Tumblr account because then that's just SEO stuff. Like I never log into Tumblr, but I know I have a ton of pictures on Tumblr that I don't even know what Tumblr is other than like an online photo album. But it helps my search engine. Like when people search for certain things, it helps me pull up.
Wow.
I know. Social media is so huge. It is so it's powerful. It is so powerful. I told you guys earlier that, my salon was in a town of like maybe 20,000, and that's probably being generous. We do anywhere from $250,000 to $350,000 a year. And now we're doing $2 million. In February, we did $2 million on a $29 product. Like, because the power of social media. And I'm leveraging my time. I have more freedom. So I know in the beginning it's going to be a little bit overwhelming. But if you can persevere and push through learning this and really grow that muscle, you will be able to continually raise your prices and keep your seat filled, cut your hours, raise your prices, cut your hours, raise your prices, making the same amount of money, working less. Work smart, don't work hard. But it is going to be, there is an adjustment period because it is going to be difficult. It's a learning curve and it's going to be difficult pushing through. But I promise you, it is worth it. It's worth it.
Tracy had her hand up.
What's up, Tracy?
Hey, do you help with Instagram? Because I have a hard time with that one and hashtag. Facebook I'm okay with. The other two I'm having a little bit of difficulty with.
Oh, what part of Instagram are you having difficulty with?
I have different companies, and basically I can only get one, and I just really don't know how to do it, I guess.
Okay, so now you can create multiple Instagrams without having to log out and log in. So I log in and I manage my Liz Medley. I manage Liz Medley and Company. I manage Liz's Makeup Bag, and I manage Captain Ruby. And so I have 4. So I log in and I can drop down and switch to any of them. So you can now have multiple ones. You just have to make sure that the business ones you can have one personal, but then you can have other business ones. So you are able to now do that.
Can you do that
just
from
Google it. Do what?
Can you do this from your phone, or does it always have to be on a computer?
No, Instagram is a mobile app.
Okay.
Yep.
Awesome. Anybody else? Wow. Was that a whole lot of content or what, y'all?
It's a lot.
So, Lizzie, I just want to say, oh my God, girlfriend, I love you. I am so grateful for you to share your, amazing experience. It's funny when I've seen you introduce me to people online and you're like, this is Oscar, he's a mentor of mine, blah, blah, blah. Other way around now. The mentor has become the mentee, and you are now my mentor.
Oh, well, thank you so much. And thank you so much for having me on here. And you guys, this is my full-time career, so I'm always accessible online, whether it's through my business pages or through my personal page. Reach out and ask a question, because when you guys ask me questions, and that's when I have the biggest learning experiences. And if you have the questions, other entrepreneurs do too. So you're actually giving me content to put out. So please, please, please do not hesitate to reach out and ask a question, because I would love to answer it for you.
So I'm going to give a special shout out. These are you, Miss Lizzie. It's because of you that I have the purple bricks now.
Love.
Because of the unique color. And Liz just kind of blew up my bricks last year. And she's going to go live with the purple bricks sometime soon.
I am.
We have 17 windows on the screen right now, so I grabbed 17 bricks to wind this call down. And what's crazy, Liz, is these 17 words are you embodied. So I'm going to flash them to the screen so y'all can see. But y'all, this is my Liz to me, and hopefully she was this to all of you. So first word, commitment. Totally. Miss Liz Medley is dependable. Just a little bit dynamic. And Terry, I expect a power sentence with all 17 words.
Yeah, I was going to ask.
And then unstoppable, that is so you.
Thank
You're
you.
wise with major wisdom now. You have massive energy, even more than myself. You are a gold digger.
Rusher!
I'm sure there's some spirituality in there somewhere, guiding you. You have massive focus. You are humble and grateful.
Oh, thank you.
You decided to be amazing. You are completely generous with your time. Obviously, look at you here. You are beyond optimistic. You are crazy daring. Oh, look at you are humble.
Yes.
You bring joy and are joy. And you are just a little bit of fun.
Yay.
And do
Thank
you know what
you.
my acronym for fun is, Liz? F-U-N?
No. What
Which
is
is
it?
totally you. FUN stands for Fearless, Unstoppable, Now.
Yep.
I think that's
Photo. Love
Liz,
it.
thank you. Does anybody have anything they would like to say to Liz before we call it a wrap? Great job.
Thank you. That was amazing.
My pleasure, y'all. Thank you, guys.
We all good? Everybody happy? It is Make It Happen Monday. You guys got 17 words here to get your butts together. And I love you. Thank you all. We'll talk to you guys in a couple more weeks. Get ready. We got Eric Fisher coming on. Actually, he's not coming on yet.
Oh!
He is coming on, but he hasn't locked his date down yet, that son of a gun. He's the only one I haven't got commitment yet. But we have, on the next couple calls, Larry Curtis. He has his academy in Utah salons. Then we have Miss Tracy Robinson, who's a $4,000 to $5,000 a week stylist coming on. We have Van Council coming on at the end, doing team. And then we're going to have Eric Fisher talking on retail still. So the audience, keep coming. Liz, I ask you now, consider coming back and spoiling us some more someday.
I would love to.
All right. Love you, honey. Great job, everybody. You guys have a great week. We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, everyone.
God bless. Take care, everyone. Great job today. Thank you all.